Here we go. Okay. Hey everybody, I am Dr. Quinn here at Ozark Holistic Center, and I'm a holistic chiropractor practitioner here for the past almost 9 years. And today I want to talk a little bit about psoriasis and eczema, as that's something that we've had really good results with over that period of time. Kind of explain how we look at it, how we help it, and how we bring it all together. So psoriasis is an autoimmune type condition. It creates a rash, usually visible on the skin. Sometimes you'll get these kind of open sores and wounds from it that just never seem to heal up. And I've seen it from sometimes just light patches to very much more severe where you actually have open kind of cracks in the skin. And again, one of the telltale signs is that it just will not heal up, or if it will go away, then within a very short period of time, it comes back. So there's two different ways we have to address really kind of any like an autoimmune condition, but particularly psoriasis. One is the internal side. So because the autoimmune component, you're looking for what the trigger is that's setting off the immune system reaction. Most often in the form of foods, but you also have like chemical inhalants sometimes, or things that people are exposed to. You have as well just infections, like sometimes people have chronic subclinical infections they don't realize that they have. And then especially here in Arkansas, molds and funguses get pulled into that as well, as those spores and things are airborne, and especially if it's something in your home or where you work or something you're around a lot, and you have this consistent exposure to that, always setting off this immune reaction. So you have to look at what the trigger is. Also, again, diet, food becomes one of those common triggers, so we have to look at individuals' diets. And so you're going to create a program to help clean things from the inside. So with that, we also have certain herbal programs, different combinations of herbs we bring together, as well as supplements to help with the healing of the gut and the calming down of the immune system. That can take some period of time. Even once you find the trigger, things will calm down rather quickly in terms of its aggressiveness, but then you can continue to see symptoms for quite some time as you have to work through liver detoxification, bowel detoxification, like a process there to get all those compounds out of your system. The other side to it in the case of psoriasis and even eczema is then from the outside in. And this is a tricky one because the common thing here is often used as steroid creams, which will tend to give temporary relief. They'll calm the itching and such down, but it's becoming more and more common to see those have negative effects in the long run, as they really are just kind of driving it internal, and then it tends to flare back out even stronger. And so you're creating this cycle where the body actually adapts to that steroid level, and then the rash comes out at a stronger level. We do have a couple creams that we use here, looking at more like herbal. And so you're looking at things that are very anti-inflammatory, but as well as healing. We do that. We also do a light therapy when it comes to eczema and psoriasis. The light therapy helps speed up the healing process. So it'll push out some of the inflammation, the swelling, and different frequencies of light will help increase what we call ATP production, or energy production at a cellular level, so that the cells themselves can rejuvenate and heal faster. And that will give people relief here externally. So we bring the two together, light therapy, diet, herb changes, all those things, to calm down and to remove psoriasis, the reactions that people are having. And so, like I said, we've had a great history with this over the past several years. My wife included falls into one of those categories. After my youngest daughter was born, she then started developing psoriasis. It was kind of a complication post-pregnancy. That's a common thing for that to happen. Autoimmune conditions often set off after big events or traumas in people's lives. And so we went on a bit of a journey, and this is actually how we kind of pieced it all together, was working with her and figuring out how do we actually get rid of the psoriasis. So she went for a long period of time with breakouts, and she'd have a kind of occasional hives that would come out and go, and then the psoriasis would continue. And it took some time to piece it together. We had to do the same process, change her diet, change different environmental exposures, and then bring in the different minerals and herbs to work through that process. So it's all doable. It can take some time, and that's how we work through psoriasis.